Hello everyone!
Hey!
And welcome to Uncut Gaming,
Where we don't edit our videos.
but we are colonizing Mars On Mars, the latest.
Lacerda.
Little Lacerda came out 2019.
We love our lassies.
We love our lassie. We just got this week. This is our second playthrough. And we felt so excited about it that we decided to just shoot it.
Yeah, we usually let things gestate and play it a couple of times, but this is a Lacerda game and we really like him as a designer, so we thought we'd just give it a go.
Yeah. All right.
That's our first time colonizing Mars, isn't it?
Yes, on this channel, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So in On Mars.
Yes. On Mars, we start as the chief astronauts in two competing corporations that were sent to Mars by the UN. We're merchant families in the distant future.
In the distant future, in 2037 to be exact. So the UN sent us here. We're here in our shelter with our single bot. We have 3 people to our name. I'm not sure if the audience can actually see this, so I'm going to move it.
Check.
No, I think they cannot.
Why don't you let me hold it, honey? I'll hold it regally, and you explain.
So this is our home base. So we have 3 workers. 3 workers in our workspace. We have 1 resource of each. We have our 4 shelters that we can build. We have our tech track.
Yeah, we have very phallic missiles.
Yeah, and we have 5 missiles which we could welcome during the game, and we start with 1 crystal as well. But here we are at the beginning of the game in our single shelter with our single bot amidst the desert of Mars. The specific missions that the UN wants us to complete are these 3. We'll cover them during the game, but once we do a thing, for example, take a tech tile, we will, as a bonus, collect 1 crystal, which is really good, and then we will move this track once. And this is also the game clock. Once we finish 3 missions, or less if we are really lazy, then the game will end and we'll score our points. So this is basically the game clock. Other than that, we have some research tiles that are scattered around the map.
Yeah, these are bonuses that are always present.
Yeah. What else? So the basic workflow of the game is that we will want to build buildings next to our bots. I'm doing this as really high level. We'll cover the details as we go along. So we build buildings to generate resources. There's a really cool thing a cool thematic thing where
I'll lift it, honey.
Yeah, where basically the workers go to work in mines. The minerals in those mines will be used to build energy generators. Those energy generators will power up water extractors. That water will be used to build plants. That plant, and I wonder why is the because here. Those plants will be used to build oxygen extractors, and those oxygen extractors will be used to house more workers, which will then again go to build more mines, etc., etc. So that's the circle of construction on Mars, right?
Yes, so we will build the circle of Mars.
Yeah. So we will build those buildings to produce those resources. We can also build buildings in complexes. So for example, this is a complex of 2. What else? And the main thematic reason to build those buildings is because we have our life support system, the LSS, and the life support system wants a lot of buildings from the 4 types of resources: power, water, plants, and oxygen. And once we have built enough, let's say we've built enough for the LSS, it'll upgrade itself, it'll expand, and that'll make some changes to the game. It will, can you refill this?
Yes, of
course. But just these 2 rows. It will refill the game board, and that'll also trigger the end of the game, or it'll get us closer to the end of the game. Other than that, we could use these blueprint cards over there to actually upgrade our buildings. So let's say I took one of them and I used it. I'm doing this really quickly. And let's say I upgraded this building. This building will now generate me resources during the game, as opposed to the one time. And it'll also provide me with some secondary actions that I can use on my turn, because every card comes with its own action. Another thing that we'll do is send our rovers. We have one rover, and it'll rove around the map to collect crystals that will be scattered around. It'll collect discovery tiles that will be dropped off. And we will use our bots to basically move around and build in the construction zone that is basically the 1 hex away, 0 or 1 hex away from the bot. So that's also very cool, the use of bots.
Yeah, and the other thing, so far this is pretty generic Euro, but the interesting part, at least for me, comes from where the heck is the spaceship?
Yeah.
From the spaceship. Basically, you have two distinct regions to the board. You have the Mars side and you have the orbital side. And at the end of every round, the spaceship travels from one to the other, and you can join it and travel with it, and you get specific actions to happen only if you travel.
Yep.
Which is
only if you're in the correct side of the board. So if you're on,
not just on the correct, but if you travel to the other side, then stuff happens which would not happen if you had not traveled.
Right. So these are basically the action spots that we will sit on. So let's say I'm the purple player and I'm placing my character here. That means I'm over on the colony side, which means that I can perform one of these 5 actions. Let's say you're on the
Mars, on the orbital side.
Orbit station side, then you can perform one of these 5 actions. These 5 actions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's also a very interesting part of the game where we will need to move back and forth from the colony to the station and vice versa.
Yep.
Okay, there's a lot more stuff to the game, including
there's a lot of stuff,
including private missions, including scientists.
Oh, did we not get the A things?
No, I thought that.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and there's also there's also a tech track here in the middle that will help us boost our actions, or maybe even allow us to do some actions that otherwise we couldn't have done. A lot of things. We will cover them as we go along.
Shall we start?
Yeah, we'll just start for now. You, as the last person that saw The Martians, according to the rule book. All right.
What the hell is The Martians?
A movie.
Okay, sure.
The Martian.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. So you chose.
Is that the Tim Burton one with the cutesy aliens? Because I saw that one.
Okay, that counts. So you chose action number 3, which means that you get
a
one tech tile bonus.
And I will choose, yes, I'm listening.
And because you're choosing a tech tile, and that is one of the UN missions,
I also get a crystal-y crystal.
You also get a crystal?
Yes, so I get a crystal. Does it go into my reserve, or does it go into my...
It goes into your reserve,
but then at the start of my turn it goes into my... Okay, sure.
And then you cover up one of your
existing
bonuses.
Tech thingies. I'm going to cover this one up, and I'm gonna take le resource. Water needs energy. Took the energy.
Okay. And then we move this one back because we just need to do this 6 more times, and that mission is completed.
That's why there's the big red button. It's not for pressing, it's for
reminding us that whenever we take a tech tile. Because we're playing 2 players.
What are the other tech tiles?
Right. Because we're 2 players, there will be no more tech tiles. So the ones that we get are the ones that we will have. There is one of each distinct. So that will force the game to have us use each other's tech tiles.
Oh, you can use all of my tech.
Yeah. Which is part of the fun part in On Mars, because it's sort of co-op.
No, it's not.
It's not, but
Lacerda games usually have positive player interaction, and this is one of those positive player interactions. It also makes sense. I mean, if we were colonizing Mars, you wouldn't say, no, you can't use my irrigation technology.
Exactly. Okay, so...
you get to place yourself, and then you get to decide where to go.
Yeah. So I'll choose to place myself...
Ship starts on the Mars side, right?
Just one sec. So I will choose to take an advanced building, a blueprint basically, and I think I'll take the...
Take the gym, honey. We like the gym.
The gym. No, I will actually take the closest energy blueprint card. Thank you.
These do not get
we don't have any room to place them. All right. So
I don't know. Place them on the VP tracker or something.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting once it gets to a lot of cards.
It is what it is.
Yep. Let's see. Maybe I can do. Let's move these over here. You don't have any space.
Oh no, I have nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So these will all go here, or we could just take the wooden tokens off the. Here we go.
Bend over, honey. Give the viewers what they want.
Here we go.
You're not doing it well enough.
Okay. So
I'll demonstrate later.
Okay. So yeah, for sure. So I took the blueprint. It does nothing for me as of yet. I need to actually upgrade the building in order to do that. Now, because I'm last in turn order, I'm on space number 8 over there. I choose where the shuttle will start.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, and I'll choose to have it start over here.
Sure, whatever.
So that I could hitch a ride on it later on. These do not get reshuffled, only once the LSS upgrades itself. Let's see. I think that is it. So we can start the game.
Yes, we start from left to right.
Right.
So in this case, I'm first. And I get to choose my action. Show. I'm gonna put a person here. Now the placement rules are you need one to go into the trackers, and you can add additional ones to bolster that action. So I will take an additional person, and he will go into my work area. Now he's working. And since I have the water technology, I'll probably build a water building, which is nice. And since Idan seems to be reluctant to gym it up, then I'll take a gym as well.
Oh, I took the automated production, which makes sense.
Yeah, so I have a private ship, which for some reason upgrades water buildings, and the gym. I'm gonna just plunk them over here.
Yeah.
And we'll sort them out as we go along, because there's no room.
Yeah. I do want to just sort of to summarize what you just did. You wanted to take blueprint cards. There is a requirement. Not all of them have this requirement, but you do have the requirement of placing one worker over here. You will be able to pick it up later, and you don't have to boost your actions by moving other workers from your living quarters to your working area. So you did just that.
Yes.
Okay. And then optionally, you can do an executive action before or after your main action.
Yeah, but I'll pass for now.
Yep. Okay. So, and then it is my turn. I'm on the colony side, and I want to...
What you gonna do, honey?
I am going to...
What you gonna do?
Build myself a building. So this is this action. I need to place a worker. So
Very good.
The worker goes. I cannot boost that action right now.
You can never boost that action.
Yeah, right. You can never boost that action.
That's a simple action. It is not boostable.
Yes. And so I will build a shelter.
By the way, didn't we say we get stuff when we take them? Yeah, we did say that.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Thank you for reminding us.
Say that.
Yes, so I do have another energy. We do want to mention that the amount of resources that you can have of a single type is capped by your number of shelters plus 1. So we start with 1 shelter, so the cap is 2. Right? Okay. So I want to build a shelter. Shelters, as if you remember from our explanation, require oxygen.
Yes.
So I will pay said oxygen and place the shelter. Now, placing rules. You can place a building 1 space away from a building of the same type. So this is my type. I can place it. Oh, and it has to be adjacent to my bot. So let's say it was here. I could have built anywhere around here, and also 1 space away from my existing shelter. So I could place it here, here, or here. The payment is this, and I would gain 1 crystal. Hooray. The other option is to start a complex. Starting a complex means that the building is placed adjacent to one or more of that type. Yeah, but that will require a tech. So, so the tech that I would need is the tactile of that resource type. So of that building type. So this is a shelter. I'm looking at my shelter tactile. It currently is at +2. That means I can connect to up to +2, up to 2 other shelters.
That's up to a cluster of 3 shelters.
At the end of the game, it's a cluster of 3. So this is legal for me. Again, it was adjacent to my bot. I placed it adjacent to another shelter. I could do that. So this complex generates resources. Shelters produce crystals. They go into my depot. They'll be available for me at my next turn.
Yes.
And that is it.
Don't you want to executive your action?
I don't have enough crystals to executive my actions.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so now we are done. And now the spaceship goes whoosh, whoosh. Do you want to board the spaceship, honey?
I do not want to board the shuttle. I want to stay there. I want to move. Sure, I'll move.
Wait, first of all, you have people and you have resources, so it's okay to stay. But whatever you want. Like, it's not a mistake. Anywho, since the ship went from here to here, I cannot board it. There are other means of going between them that are not the space shuttle, but they're not available to us at the moment, so
we're not going to mention
whatevs. Okay, my turn. My turn. Do I need resources or do I want tech? I think monopolizing on tech is a good idea. So I will use one person so I can buy this tech, which is for free. These techs are more expensive, but this one's for free. I place it here. I gain a crystal for placing it here because that's the bonus. I gain a crystal for fulfilling this tracker.
Very good.
And now I'm at a situation where I have 3 crystals in my storage and 2 in my depot, and unless I use them, I will lose them. So I'm kind of forced into an executive action, even though I'm not sure I have anything intelligent to do, but I will use these 2 crystals to perform this executive action, which means I take from the storage area a thingy.
A resource.
And the thingy will be oxygen. Okay, end of my turn. Crystals get slotted up. Your turn, honey.
I will.
Everything's fabulous.
Everything's fabulous. Okay. I will. I think I will take a scientist.
Yes.
This is this action. It requires me to put one of my workers over here. There's only space for one of my workers. That's okay. They'll be refreshed when I get back to the colony. And then I can take one of the scientists. Now, I am going to move this just once. I know that the camera obstructs it, but we're going to do this just once. At the beginning of the game, there are 6.
For trouble.
Yeah. At the beginning of the game, there are 6 scientists.
Yes.
1 for each type of resource, building, including the shelters. And they do 2 things when you take them, or if you have them. The first thing is that at the end of the game, you get 3 victory points for every upgraded building of a certain type, no matter who owns it. So for example, if I take this geologist, it'll, at the end of the game, give me 3 points for every upgraded energy building of every player. Right? So that's the first thing that they will do. The second thing that they'll do is provide us with free executive actions. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take
the energy dude.
Yeah, the energy scientist. I need to pay up. Oh, I don't have it.
You have mineral. Oh, right. So you get the water dude.
Yeah, I'll just take the water scientist, the hydrologist. Yep. And that'll cost me, as it says right here, 2 energy.
Yes.
And I will place it over here
Just
for
place
now.
It on top of your
tactile.
No, but you can squeeze them.
Yeah, I'll put them
They
on
don't
top
have to
of
be
each
that
other.
spacious. Anywho.
Oh, executive action.
Executive yourself if you want to.
Yeah. Wait, I've drafted one scientist, so I get two
crystals into
crystals.
your storage. And then
And
what you gonna do with them, honey?
yeah, I will for now do an executive action of taking a resource from the warehouse. It costs me 2 crystals.
Yes.
And the resource will be
Either energy or air, because you don't need the rest.
I think it'll be maybe air.
Okay, very good. Idan ended his turn, so spaceship goes.
Are you coming?
Planet side. I am coming,
Yay.
honey. I am coming. So, let's talk about what happens once you go back. So first of all, you pick one of those. I will take this one because
Discovery Tiles, yeah.
And then you have to place it at a distance of 3 from your buggy. Now, my buggy is Rover?
Yep.
Okay. That's a dog's name. So we get Rover. And Idan's Rover is also here. They're virtually here. You don't have to place them till you have to move them. And then you have to place exactly 3 away from him. So it'll be 1, 2, 3 placed over here.
Okay.
You can, I'll put it back once I move it. So that's the first thing that happens. Then we look at the side you're going to, and we lift all of the people that you left there lying, and everyone at your workstation also return to
your
active
quarters.
Duty. And that's
then
it.
you pick a space.
I made it sound much more interesting than it is, but it was interesting, right, Lassie? Vita agreed with me.
All right.
Anywho,
pick a space.
Sure.
Yep.
I'll take another bonus because bonuses are nice.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to travel? No, you don't.
No, I cannot.
Okay, so from left to right, my turn again. Huzzah. Okay, what requires? So air stations require this. Okay, I'm gonna start by building. In order to build, what I have to do is pay a person because that's what the slot says, and then I have to pay another person to the workstation of the color according to the number of colors that were there before I got there.
Now, because we're 2 players. Okay, so if we're playing 3 or more, we will count the number of color of meeples they're here, and you would need to pay 1 worker per color before you actually put it here. Because we're playing 2 players, you need to count the number of meeples. In this specific case, it's the same because there's just 1 meeple. So you need to pay 1 meeple. But just remember that because we're playing 2 players, it's the number of meeples, not the number of color of meeples. Okay? It just mimics another, more players. That's all.
No, sure. I love you and I agree with everything you say. Where was I? Yes, I was building stuff.
Yeah.
Do I? Yeah, I kind of do.
No.
No?
What? Forget
yes,
about it.
no?
Yeah.
No or yes? Anywho, we have the...
Yeah. You build a shelter?
Yes, I sheltered myself. So I built a shelter. It's a distance of 1. I paid the necessary resources. Do I want to executive myself?
You get 2 of
crystals.
the resources it produces, which is crystals in this case.
I definitely need to executive myself, otherwise the thingy goes kaputi.
The crystal.
Yes, the crystal goes away. And what do I want to do, honey, with my life? I need more resources. Actually, I don't. But I will lose them if I don't, so yeah. Oof.
Oh, and I forgot something.
I can't take more resources. That's not very fair.
Okay. So
I'm gonna move my dude 1, 2, and I'm not gonna explain anything. But that's what I did, and now it's your turn.
So I forgot, once I took that scientist, I should have looked at the Earth contract cards. There are two types. We'll cover them later. And I will choose one.
Yes.
The one that I am going to choose is this. This one, at the end of the game, says that you need to have upgraded 2 buildings of the plant type in a cluster of 3, at least, of plant buildings.
Okay, now shwooch it down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the cost is
You have to do the
1.
shwooch sound while you do that.
Yeah, because the cost is 1 crystal as opposed
to before. Sure.
Yeah. Okay, my turn?
Yes. Quite your turn.
Quite.
You want it to be more your turn? We can arrange that.
I want to welcome a ship. So welcoming a ship means that I need to pay. It's basically, by the way, this action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I need to pay 1 plant and 1 water.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick whichever ship I want to welcome.
Yeah,
and
according to which executive action you think will be best for you.
Yeah. And I actually think...
Yes. What do you think, honey?
I will take the
I love it when he thinks.
Upgrade of the tech.
Very good, honey.
It costs
Very
4.
Good.
Yeah.
And now, once
whenever
you welcome a ship...
Yeah, I can choose whether I want 2 people or a person or a worker and a bot. I will choose to have 2 new workers join my team here.
Fantabulous. Now, ship goes over here.
Do I want to
I do not want to. Do you?
Do I want to perform an executive action before I do anything else? I think the answer is no.
You can do it at the start of your next turn. Okay, I do not want to travel. Do you want to travel?
I do want to travel.
You do, but you have like a truck ton of you have no resources. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so whenever you go up to the station, every miner that you have in a mine, which I do not because I haven't built any mines, and every upgraded building, which I don't have because we haven't upgraded any buildings, produce. Again, nothing. And then I collect all of my workers from the building and all of my workers from my working area. So basically nothing. Now, the thing that I want to take, I think, is a tech, actually.
Very good. Tech yourself, honey.
Or a worker.
Tech yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, I'll tech myself, and the tech that I'll take is...
Now, this is a cute little iconography thing, but the minerals are actually each other resource if you need them. And it's clear according to the icon because you have the other colors over here.
Yeah. Okay, so I will pick up...
You see, I'm useful.
Very useful. I will pick up the plant building thingy, and the cost is 1 energy. I don't have energy, so I'll pay a mineral. And I will place it, let's say, right over here. It doesn't really matter.
So you get a resource from the resource thingy. You have to pick one.
And I'll take a crystal.
Really? Okay.
I want to perform this action. It's really good.
Sure, but... Yeah, okay, yeah, you have room, Okay, wunderbar. Now it's my turn. Now I will choose this action over to the far right.
Wait.
You can't use it this turn because you just took it.
Oh, wait, I just did my bonus. I haven't done my action.
I'm sorry. Spank me later as punishment.
So the action that I want to perform is gathering resources.
Like over here.
Yeah, it doesn't require me to put any workers down. I can boost it if I want to, and I want to very much so. So I'll actually boost with all of my workers, which means that I can take up to 4 resources, which I just took.
Which you just did.
Okay, then for my... I don't have to do it right now.
No, you don't. You could, but you don't have to.
Okay, so I won't? No, I will. No, I won't. There's no need.
You can do it at the start of the next turn. It's really not a big deal. Okay, my turn.
By the way, when I took that thing, I didn't.
Look, I have 2 tech tiles and it was reduced by 2. So
I just took it. Yeah. So I'm going to reduce this by 1 and take a crystal. The problem is...
Now you want to use something. So yeah, go on, upgrade some of them. Upgrade your energy plant.
But I took the crystal at this point, and then these two moved, so I didn't have a room for it.
You only got one this turn. During your active turn, you only got one crystal.
I'm saying that when I got here and took the bonus of picking up a tactile and placing it here, and then getting another resource, that was the crystal, and this crystal was from here.
I got that. However, placing yourself and the bonuses that you get for placing yourself are not part of your active turn.
I know.
And you said that during your active turn, the crystals go up.
Yeah, that's
so only this one, which you took during your active turn, is unavailable to you.
That's incorrect because I didn't take any crystals during my active turn. The active turn was just pick up resources from here, right?
You took this one
as
well.
No.
Then why did you get...
I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. You got one crystal for taking the tech.
And another crystal for taking the tech.
Which two... How did you get 2 crystals for taking the same tech?
One, I took it, and I placed it here. And I took it from here. Doesn't matter. I could have done it in another order. I could have taken this, and then at the start of my turn, it's here. It's okay.
First of all, 1 second. For the viewers. Okay. When we played this, and when you explained it to me the first time, we talked about how these bonuses and everything that's changed by these bonuses is not part of your active turn.
I agree.
So, after you took the bonus, which included the crystal...
2.
No, it included 1.
No, it included 2. We can do it again. You want us to do it again?
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
Let's do it again. From the start.
From the top, ladies and gentlemen. Why are you removing them to here, honey?
Okay. This was my turn. I got here.
Yes. No, that was not your turn. Your turn has not started. This is your bonus.
I'm taking my bonus. I'm taking this tech.
Yes.
Placing it over here.
Yes.
Okay. I want to take this crystal.
Took the crystal, and it goes over
here.
Here. Okay. This is not your turn yet.
I know. I haven't started my turn yet.
Yeah.
I'm taking another crystal.
Yes.
Right? Okay. This moved. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now
your turn starts. So all the crystals shift, and you have been arguing with me for the past 5 minutes in front of an audience of millions, when all I said was, they shifted the start of your turn, these bonuses are not part of your turn. Enjoy your resources, enjoy your executive action. I'm going to play my turn now while he figures out what to do. I will take the action on the right. You know we're going to get like a 4-paragraph comment telling us that this is not in the rules. We're just wasting everyone's time. I am welcoming a ship, which is one of my favorite things to do. That ship has been welcomed. I have to pay the resources. This is on the left side of your board. Welcoming a ship requires plant life and water because, I don't know, coloners need to feed. And I choose to have 2 people. I wanted to get more, but that's not going to happen. Now, these should have shifted over here because it's the start of my turn. And no executive actions. Okay. Ship goes Mars side. Do you want to board? I think you do.
I do.
Yeah, you do. Okay, which bonus do you want, honey?
I'll take... Very interesting. I'll take this discovery action.
Yes.
And it starts from here, so 1, 2, 3.
Very good.
Or 1, 2.
Okay, they get instantly refreshed. And where do I place you? Do you want a movement? Do you want a card? Do you want to be before me? And those are your options, pretty much.
I think I'll take a card.
Okay, sure. So you're placed over here, and you get to pick a card. Which card do you want?
I want the green one.
You want the green. Enjoy. That means you get a plant.
Thank you.
Great. My turn. Now, I finally have workers, so I can actually do stuff now, but I'm not sure exactly which kind of stuff I want to do. So...
And another thing that happened is that I took all of my workers and moved them back.
Oh, that changes everything. Okay, so one dude goes over here. One dude goes into the rest area. We said that I have to pay according to 1 plus the number of meeples, so that was 2. Very good. Now I get to construct destruct. So I think I want an energy plant. Energy plants require minerals, so that's gonna be a mineral gone and an energy plant. Well, these don't give bonuses. Okay, an energy plant constructed over here. So, but I don't have room. I don't have room for it. I don't have room for the resources. I'll do something else. I'll construct a wind.
Oxygen, yeah.
Oxygen turbine plant thingy. Oxygen requires plant matter, so that has been done. I get 2, and I can at least store them because I've built 1 shelter, so I have a max of 3 per resource. And now I have l'exécutif, l'action. I can drop these 3 and just take a mineral, which is what I'm gonna do. And since I've helped do stuff, then stuff happens. I'm sorry, that was very eloquent of me. So I have expanded. We don't have wind technology.
All right.
We do not have.
But if you're missing the required tech, you can instead use.
I can instead use people, right? Not crystals, people. And people I just don't have. I just don't. Okay. Breathing in, breathing out. I can't remove people from the work area for a mine, right? That is not something that I can do. Right? Right. Cannot move people. Okay. I'm gonna take everything back. I'm welcoming. No, I can't welcome more people. We're limited. Right, honey? We can't welcome more people because of the level of the life support systems, which makes thematic sense. So what do I do? Build another warehouse? I can. Probably should. It's a bit too early for that. We gotta advance our civilization, honey. Sure. I'm gonna build the energy, and I'm just gonna lose a resource, and it's really not a big deal. Okay. I get 1 resource. I should have gotten 2 because I built a complex, but I only get 1. Great. Now, since I've upgraded a complex, I get to put my cube over here. Now I have supported LSS, so I get 2 VP.
Just because you created for the first time a complex of energy.
Yes, and I get the bonus at the top of the column. This says that for each worker housed
in your living quarters, you get 1 VP.
I have none.
Yep, and then you choose one of these.
And bonuses. Then I choose one of these. This is to lift the worker, right?
Yep.
I think that's in my advantage. I think that I do want to pick this one up, otherwise I'll be waiting a long ass time till he gets back to me. And now I have an executive action. And dang it, I'm gonna use the executive action. That's 2 crystals. And I'm gonna move. So the movement's gonna be over here and over here.
Okay, great.
That's it.
So I will build a building. I would like to build a...
What you gonna build, honey?
Yeah, I would like to build a green. So I need to perform this action. Now there's already a worker here, so one goes over here. The other one goes over to the working area. And then I will pick up a green building. I would like to place it over here. Yeah. That means that new crystals are being discovered.
Yes.
The cost of building this greenery is 1 water, because water needs to grow plants. And it provides me with some greens, because it was just built. And that is it. I haven't built a complex, so I don't get to put my cube here, but
you do advance.
I do advance,
so
which
that's
means
2 VP.
2 VP and 2 VP per bot. I have 1 bot, so that's another 2. It's actually called OP, opportunity point, but whatever. And then I would like, as another bonus, to move my bot. I will move my bot over to
This is the bot that,
here.
Yeah, okay. Wanted to remind you that this is the bot that destroys things. This is not the bot that picks up things.
Yeah.
Okay, ship goes orbital side. Honey, do you want to go orbital side?
Do you?
I'm first, right. I don't think there's an advantage to me. I have a lot of resources to spend. Maybe I want tech, but I'm also low on people. Nope, I'm staying where I am. What about you?
I will go, I think.
Okay.
I do want more tech, so I will...
First of all of your advanced buildings produce, which is nothing, and then you get to remove all your people from here, and you get to pick up everyone that were in your work area. Okay, bonus?
Probably
the tech. Or maybe more people. They're both good.
Or maybe the last crystal?
I don't know. If you take the tech, you get the crystal.
Okay. Then the tech.
Sure. Which tech do you want?
That's an interesting question. I do think that I would want the whenever you welcome a ship. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll try the rover.
Expensive.
Yeah. I know.
I'm just reminding you.
I know.
They're all good though.
Yeah, the rover. This is extra movement whenever you move your rover. It'll cost me 1 energy and 1 other thing, so that'll be a planty plant. I need to place it over here. That'll give me a crystal.
And
you
get another crystal for fulfilling the tech.
Yeah.
And this goes down.
Now, as we just said, everything here happens before I actually do my thing. So let's say that on my previous turn, at the end of my previous turn, I did use all of these crystals in order to, this was not here, in order to move for free. Otherwise, they cost this amount.
It's just 1.
Yeah, right. So I will move this one over here.
Very good.
To generate 1 mineral. And then I took this, and then that's it.
And then your turn starts.
All right, then my turn
starts. Go in here.
Yep. And then as my turn, I wonder.
What's my reward for being right?
Where's the... Oh, this is interesting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. All right, so I will place 1 worker over here, which means that I get 2 movement points, 2 upgrade techs. It's not for free. I do need to pay them.
Yes.
But that's okay.
It really isn't a big deal. It just isn't.
So let's say I just want to push these 2. And maybe this one? Sure. So yeah, maybe 2 more movement points actually. Let's see if I can do this. These 2 cost me 2 resources of my choosing. Let's say it'll be plants. And then let's say I want to move this one to here. It'll be 1 oxygen. And let's say I'm doing this one last time to pay a mineral to just move this over here, which means that I'm just getting that mineral back, which is excellent. And that was my turn.
Very good, honey. Executive? No, no executive. Okay, now it's my turn. I kinda wanted to travel a bit with the rover and get some resources, but I'm not that low on resources. I am kinda low on other things. So basically my issue is that I only have one person. So yeah, let's go to the scientists. What costs energy from the scientists? Oh, boo. You bought the only one that costs energy. That's so unfair. We don't get anything for picking up the scientist, right? Wait. When I pick up the mission card, do I get what's on it? No, because there's no lightning on it. Okay, sure. So what, to just rover around? I mean, that works. This is going to be a slightly wasted turn, which is okay. I perform this action. I don't have to pay anything for it in advance, but I do get my Voom Voom, and then it moves 2. It picks up this crystal, which is nice for me. And then this one gets the ability to move 2. It'll only move 1. It'll go back here. And that's it. My executive action is nothing. And then we're done. So ship goes back. Do you want to join Shippy Ship?
Yes.
You join Shippy Ship. Okay, so first of all, you get to pick one of those 2 tiles.
I'll pick up, this is what?
This is...
Just 1 energy? No, this is building an energy building.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So again, virtually I'm here, so that's 1, 2, 3. See?
Okay, great. Where do I place you?
I would like to... I would like to go first.
You want to go first. Okay. So now you go first. This has been refilled. Go on, honey.
So now I want to build either water or oxygen, because that's what the LSS needs. And in order for me to do that, I prefer to build neither, technically. If for anything, I prefer. Okay, I can only build. Okay. I think what I'll do is, so this is water and this is, okay. So I think I'll perform this action. I don't think we've performed this action yet.
I have last turn.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
The buggy. I even did the Voom sounds.
Oh, all right. So I do get 2 movement points for my bot, 2 movement points for my rover. Let's start with the rover. I do have 2 more points of movement for my rover because of my tech. Yeah. So I'm starting here and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Why not?
I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll take this tile instead. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now whenever the rover moves through crystals, it picks those up. And whenever the rover ends on a discovery tile, it picks the discovery tile up. It is used immediately. So I will take a tech tile, the tech tile that I will take. And it's not for free. It's just the ability to take it. And I think I'll take oxygen, yeah. So oxygen,
that's 2 resources.
So it's in energy, which will switch to minerals, and another thing which I will switch to water. I'm really low on resources. That's really bad.
Good. Take
and I'm going to place it over here, which will gain me. I do wonder. Oh, that's the only thing there.
That's the only thing you have. So
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want an executive? Executive.
No.
Okay, very good. I'm going to do the exact same action.
And I did want to move my bot so that I'll be able to be closer to other places.
I discard 1 crystal so I can do 3 movement points. And then we go vroom, vroom, vroom. 3 movement points. I get this bonus. This gets 2 movement points, but I will not use them. This bonus means that I get to upgrade 2 tech tiles without paying anything. So this gets upgraded and I get
a mineral.
And this gets upgraded, you know, in case one of us takes this bonus, we're gonna need more electricity. And that is it. Executive action does not happen. Is there something for upgrades? No. Okay. Great. Your turn.
So the question is whether we want to hitch a ride, right?
I still have stuff to do on the planet side. I mean, I know I should travel, but I still have stuff to do here.
Yeah. Oh. By the way, shouldn't I have picked this up when I moved back? I don't think
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'll move...
Well, shouldn't you have picked up the people in your working station as well? You didn't use them this turn.
Right. Weird. Okay. So the thing that I am going to do is stay.
Okay, very good. Your turn first.
Okay. Okay.
Very.
So you're staying as well,
Yes.
I take it. Okay. So I would like to build a complex of oxygen. So in order for me to do that, I need to go here. So that means one worker, because there's one meeple there, and another worker just to place here. And then I can perform the building of the oxygen. Here we go.
You have to pay a resource, so that'll be the mineral that you have.
Yeah, I need a plant, so that'll be the mineral.
Very good. Where do you place it?
So I do place it over here.
Excellent.
And I am allowed...
2 crystals are placed over here and over here because that's what the back of the tile said.
Yeah, and that thing immediately produces, so I get...
2 oxygen.
2 oxygen.
I'm going to give you the 2 oxygen. Now this one goes up, so you get 2 more VP. Honey, you're winning. And because you helped the LSS, you gain 2 VP for each...
Yeah, person and a miner, or an advanced mine, which we have 0.
You have none of.
I do get another one of these options, and I think I will move my bot twice.
As an executive action?
No, just this bonus, right?
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
So I'll just move it 1, 2, let's say, and place it over here.
Very good.
And then, because I've constructed a complex of oxygen, I get to place one of my progress cubes over here, which is excellent. And I think that is it. I do maybe want to use my executive action of advancing a tech for free, and that'll be to move, I think, let's see. You know what, this tech over here, so let's say that instead of moving my bot over with this, I moved it with this, and I'll take another thing. I'll take a crystal. You don't mind that, right?
Why did you move your tech?
Because I performed this executive action.
Okay, sure. No, I really don't mind. You can take whatever you want. That's because you're fabulous. Okay, so now it's my turn, and I think I'm gonna advance a building. Remind me, I get something when I place the station, right? I get the relevant resource. So if I upgrade this...
No, you don't. You just...
What do I get?
You took it when you took the card.
I get nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
I do get a new
executive action
that's available to me, but I get nothing else otherwise.
Are you going to build a water building? Because the Elsis really needs it.
Well, move your people away from the construction area so I can do that. No. Ship goes back.
So what did you do in your turn?
I built this.
Ah, very good.
Oh, the kvetching, honey.
Oh, I didn't see that.
By the way, did you get a crystal for this?
No. Great.
Did I get a crystal for this? Probably not. Doesn't matter. Okay, we went from space side to planet side. Do you want to eject yourself into orbit by other means? No, you probably don't.
Well, with oxygen, I can build more shelters. That'll get me more stuff.
Yep, I very much agree with your.
Yeah, I mainly want to build. Yeah, I mainly want minerals actually, and for minerals, I need people, and that thing is taken. So we really.
We said that you can't take for a mine people from the working area.
No,
right?
only from the living quarters. Yeah. Okay, so I think. This is difficult. There's no like any option to build a water thingy for free. I don't see it in any case.
Nope, there is none.
Ah, very difficult.
Yeah, well, life is hard.
Okay.
Full of hard decisions. Very hard.
So I will stay.
Okay, I ejaculate myself into outer space.
Okay.
Eject, sorry. And then all of my people and advanced buildings produce. So that's just one water, which is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Then all of my people from the workstation get up, and all the people from the orbit side get up. Do I need more people? Actually, yes, I does. So I'm gonna go over here. Or do I want tech? I want tech. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna pay for it. Then I get a crystal. Crystal goes in because it's the start of my turn, and now we started, right? Right? That's what's happening. We're started. Okay. Goo. Great. I don't need tech tiles. I do need cards. So I'm gonna start by taking those. That's one. And I want to advance a mineral mine, which also means I get a mineral instantly, because that's what the card does. And that was my turn. I'm sorry that it's not as fascinating as you expected, but I definitely did try.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So I think I'll just bid my time and wait for other interesting things to happen by just going to this action, placing a worker here, and maybe paying the crystal and taking this earth contract once to advance buildings of my own on a plant buildings of a cluster of 3, size 3. Okay.
Very good. Okay, ship goes orbit side. Do you want to join? Yes, you are. So all of your stuff produced, which is nothing, and then you get to lift. All of your people and all the people in the work area also go up, and you get to choose one of those 2 bonuses.
Awful.
Yeah, you want to take the person bonus or nothing?
No, I don't have the resources. So I'll go first, and then what'll I do?
You want to go first here or here?
No, there's, yeah. Well, I mean, I can't do anything here. That's awful.
You have people, and you can take
No,
cards.
no. I'll stay. So this one goes here. This was here.
Yes. It was here, and you had people
I'll just
that
stay.
you
I
lifted.
don't remember where I was. Let's say here, I think. But it doesn't matter. So I'm staying.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
This is my turn. And it isn't yours at all. I'm sorry. I'm butchering a perfectly good musical. Anywho, I am kind of low on people. That's my issue. So I think that what I'll do is I will know I cannot magically welcome ships. Dang it. Because I have an executive action for welcoming ships, but I can't do that. Oof, honey.
You need to come back to the colony and pick up your workers.
Well, I don't have any more missiles.
Okay.
Why are you being such a meanie?
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna use one. This action is minimum 1, so I don't have to pay one person for the tech. I can't even place it. Dang it, I'm gonna do this. So that's one in the work area, and then I get to upgrade my tech.
Twice.
So I get to upgrade these two, and there'll be 1 water and 1 energy. I don't need the other bonuses. So that happened. There's nothing for advancing techs. And executive action wise, also nothing. Okay, your turn.
I will perform this action, which means that which means that I can. So I have a movement of 2 plus 3. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine.
It's my tile.
I'm
You
sorry.
evil person.
I'm sorry.
I'm not building any water now, intentionally.
Wait. So this is. So to build this, I need this, which I don't have. What can I do? It's awful.
Take the plants.
The plants, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just take 2 plants.
Isn't it free?
Oh, 3, yes.
Enjoy your free.
Don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but sure. Apparently, I'm gonna build more oxygen generators with them. And I do have 2 movement points with my bot, so that'll be 1, 2.
Very good. Okay, ship goes planet side. I join, that's for sure. And I will take this bonus and I'll place it 1, 2, 3. Very good. And then I get to go over here, which means I take the remaining card. Great. Workstation goes up. People who are not on workstations go back to their workstations. And you can inject yourself into space or from space, but otherwise it's your turn.
So,
like, we kind of gloss over turn order because we feel like we have a grasp of it. We probably don't. But turn order is important here.
Yeah. First of all, you can refill this.
Yes. Not that it matters. You're not going to use it now.
Yeah. I think I will just. I mean,
take a tech bonus.
Yeah, it's nice, I guess. It's not amazing. Oh, wait. No, there are no cards. There are no cards, and I could have. What is the? Oh, they all want minerals, which I don't have. Everything is really bad.
Okay,
all right,
can I wait?
What?
Wait. You take the tech check. You move this. Then you move this, and then you get nothing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up now. Good luck.
Thank you.
Do you have any of those bonuses that might help you? Do you have anything?
I'm not
like
close,
formation wise.
Okay, so let me think.
No one is stopping you, honey.
I really want something. I don't know what I want. Let me think. I think my best option. We have to. Yeah, I think I have to. Will you be able to build a water thingy?
Yes. Just give me like 30 seconds and I will.
Okay, that's really important.
I'm trying.
Then I don't want to go there yet. I want to go there next turn when there'll be things to do. Right now there's nothing. Okay.
You can rover around.
Yeah, I'll rover around. That's
or
what I'll
you
do.
can...
So that's what I'll do. I'll rover around. Again, I'm doing this action. I want to move my...
You have like 5 movements, so you can just pick up all the crystals.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for crystals.
And then bot can
the
move
bot,
too.
I do want to at some point upgrade. I actually want to build a mine. That'll cost me a person. And the reason that I'm not been doing this is because I don't have enough people. Okay, that'll get fixed later. So I do want to get myself in a situation where I'll be able to upgrade the plants and the energy.
Yeah, we're being very suboptimal here.
Yeah, very much so.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
It's just how the game sometimes goes. Anywho, my turn, magically, I will build. And one of the reasons I haven't been building is because you're stuck here. Move your people out of here. Get out of my face, honey.
The problem is that there's nothing here.
Energy, paid, water built. Were there crystals here? Yes. So I'm sorry for touching your ships. So I built this. It's a complex of 2, so I get 2 water, which is great. I gave it what it wants, and I also increased the complex. So I put a cube on the water. Now, once we put a cube here, this goes down. I get a crystal for next turn. Great. I got the water that I needed for expanding the complex. I need the 2 VP, 1, 2. And what's the top bonus? For every missile. Now, I have one that I built, but I ejected it.
Yep.
So nothing. Okay, great. Great for me. I'm so happy for myself. Give me a second to think about it. I think I'll take... I don't need another mineral. Do I need another mineral? Am I gonna do an executive action this turn, honey? Yes, I am. So I'll take the crystal, the mineral. Took the mineral. Great. Executive action. I will use this one, which allows me to welcome a ship. The LLS has moved. Or is it the end of my turn that it moves?
It's only at the end of your turn.
So I cannot welcome a ship yet.
That's true. Okay. Oh.
It's really not that big of a deal. I'll do it next time.
Yeah, you have space for it. Okay, did you finish your turn?
Yes, honey, I finished my turn.
Very good. So the L says because it has all of its buildings that it needs, it moved to level number 2, which means that we get victory points according to the number of progress cubes. You get 2 points, and I get 1. The next thing that happens is that we refill the warehouse.
On it.
And then we refill the blueprint cards, which is something that we've been waiting for a while.
You've been waiting for a while. I am swimming in blueprints.
And the shuttle, because the colony is more self-sustained, it'll only move to the other place every other round instead of every round. And it's denoted here at 2. Okay, very good.
So these are new blueprints that require a cluster of at least 3 in order to be upgraded. So in this case, we can take them, but we still can't use them because none of them are clustered at 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so we finished my turn. So now spaceship goes uppy up.
Yeah, to 2.
Oh, you're right.
And I will definitely hitch a ride.
I think I'll stay. I still want to do stuff here.
Okay. So I hitch a ride, which means I get all my workers back. And the bonus that I want is to pay 1 green in order to take another worker.
Very good, honey.
And then it is my turn.
Yes, it is.
So with my turn, thinking ahead, I want a lot of minerals. In order to build minerals, I will be needing to go here or taking blueprint cards with minerals on them, which there is. Okay, that's good. So yeah, so I do need to come here, which means I need to pay 1 worker to the working area, and I will take this card. Excellent. Which will give me, sorry, no, I wanted minerals, not crystals. So the last one there, thank you. So that was 1. I could boost the action by placing another worker in the working area, and I will do just that. And maybe I will take the other mineral card over there.
That requires an additional person to boost.
I did.
Very good.
So
I'm
that's
just
another-
reminding you, I didn't
yeah.
verify. I was
So that's
busy
another
making faces at the camera.
mineral. These are 2 buildings that I need to build at some point. Okay.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! I'm gonna use these 3 to perform this. Wait, it's 2. These 2 to perform this executive action, which lets me welcome a ship now in the middle of as an executive action, and I have to pay whatever welcoming a ship requires. However, this one lets me get 3 new workers or 2 and a robot and a bot. Do I want 3 or do I want 2 and a bot? I think I'll take 2, and bots aren't very useful for me right now. I'm gonna take the 3. Okay, and as my main action, I will...
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the ooh.
Did you pay 3 workers?
Yes.
Wow.
Get your people
I'm
out
coming.
of my face! You want me to advance this colony, or do you not want me to advance this colony, honey? Okay, I'm gonna pay 1 water so I can build 1 plant. Do we have the technology? Yes, we do. More specifically, yes, you do. So, this is the first time in which I have used Idan's tech. Why is there a crystal in my hand?
Because you just picked it up. It was ruined by the building.
Okay, great. I demolished the crystal. I have just used your tech. First of all, this is something that you can do in this game. You can use a player's tech. As soon as Idan moved from here in the plant tech, then it is available to all other players. However, go on, honey, explain what's happening.
Okay, so I basically, according to the rules, take this oxygen and then I'll do something with it at the end of your turn. So I'll wait for the end of your turn.
Okay. I advanced us in greenery and I expanded, so I put a cube. Now this goes up, which means for each robot, I get 2, so that's 2. Right, it was at 6. Yes, it was at 6. Okay, and then I get a bonus from that list. I think I will take... I'll lift one of my dudes. I'll definitely lift one of my dudes. There's nothing I can do with just 1. Or do I want to... Yeah, I'll definitely lift one of my dudes. Okay. Dude has been lifted.
Okay, end of your turn?
Yeah, I did my executive action first, so yes.
Okay, so I can either take this oxygen...
You seem disappointed.
No, I'm just asking. Or I can choose to upgrade the tech that you just used. And I will choose to discard the oxygen in order to upgrade the tech that you used for free.
Yes. Okay, great. Ship goes planet side. Are you joining it?
On the 2.
Wait, it was over here? Or it was over here? You just upgraded the LSS.
Yeah.
So it's over here now. Like,
yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't go anywhere.
So the question is, do I want to move? And I think I'll stay.
Okay, stay.
Nope. Executive action. Fine, I'll stay.
Very good, honey.
Do you want to move?
Nope.
Okay, then it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
I will take a resource, and I will take the...
So you're doing this action.
Yes, I will take the crystal, and I will use said crystal as an executive action with the rest of my crystals, mainly 3.
I'm not sure I'm following. Why do you get a crystal in the middle of your turn and are capable of using it?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Stuff that you take during your turn goes into the storehouse.
Yeah, crystals. Yeah.
Okay. You want to use your dude as a workforce so you can get another resource? That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What resource do you want?
I'll take a water.
You'll take a water. Great. After my turn, you'll just go planet side and then you'll use your executive actions. Perfectly legit.
Your turn.
My turn. I have 2 dudes, so I can either
by the way,
yes.
When you placed a progress cube, this moves down and you get or did you do that? Let's see, that's 4.
I didn't move it down.
It started at 8, so that means it should be at 4. So that's okay. You should have. That's okay. We're good.
Okay. Wunderbar. Now what happens is it's my turn. Do I want to executive? I don't think I do. I can upgrade a building with my executive, which could be nice, and I also want to move stuff. And I want to get a robot. I want to do so many things. Okay, let's start with this because it's a cheap action, which means I upgrade. So I will upgrade this, which will give me a crystal for use next turn.
No. Remember yeah.
Right, my bad. But it's upgraded, so that's nice. So that was this one. I have to pay a mineral. So that's great. And as an executive action, first of all, now this executive action is available to me, which means that at the cost of crystals, I can
build shelters as an executive action, nice. Instead of a main action. Yep.
It's definitely
you also
nice
don't have to do this.
So I'm gonna spend 2 so I can move a rover 1, 2. I'm sorry, the robot. And that was my turn. So ship now goes Mars side. Do you want to join it?
Do you think this was? We can count actually. We
Definitely
took 1,
count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It started at 7, so it's on 1. What? We took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We started at 7.
Why? Yes.
So it's on 1.
Yep.
Okay.
So soon. Okay. Anywho, do you want to go planet side?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you want to go planet side. Choose an upgrade and then drop it free away from your rover. Very good. And then choose a bonus.
Where's my rover?
Over here.
Oh.
Choose one of the 2 bonuses. Probably this one.
Yeah. I'll take another water.
Very good. Enjoy your water.
Thanks.
Okay, and it's your turn.
Great. And when I moved back, I also picked up all of my workers from here.
Thank God.
Yes.
And from the works area.
Working area. Good. Right. Now, I do want to... Let's see. Yeah. I do want to... I do want to upgrade a building, so I'll be using this. So that's 1 for here. That's another to go to here.
Very good.
And I will upgrade the mine. Please tell me that. Yep.
It's available.
Yay.
Very good.
Good. So that was that. Now, I think that I will, as this is going to be interesting, I hope. Yeah, it's not so bad. I'll take the scientist. We haven't used scientist yet. And I will be placing it on a advanced building, which requires the water scientist.
Yes.
Which is this,
which
which means,
according to the icon. Now, all relevant players, which is me because it's my advanced building, and Idan because it's his scientist, get to do this action for free as an executive action, whereas usually we'd pay 2 crystals for it.
And
Now, just a small point, scientists are unique. That is, there's only one water scientist. So if you want to look at who owns it, you just look around the board and see who has the scientist card. That's what makes it easy. Go on, honey.
So I will
now you use the executive action, right?
Yeah, I want to use the executive action, which means that I want to pay these 2 resources to welcome another ship.
Either free people or 2 people and a robot and a bot.
But first I'll welcome
Yes.
a ship, right? Okay, and now I want a person to live in my quarters and a bot.
I always like it when a person lives in my quarters.
And the bot goes onto one of my available shelters.
Okay, that was your executive action. What was your main action?
The main action was to upgrade a building.
Oh, okay, so you're done. Now it's my turn.
Indeed.
Huh? Hooray. What did I want to do? I wanted to build.
The only thing that I haven't done is pay the mineral to actually upgrade. So I just did that.
So I chose to build. I'm going to build an energy plant. We have the technology. More specifically, I have the technology. That requires a mineral. And because it's a cluster of free, I get free energy. I do not get to place a cube because I've already placed a cube. However, I do upgrade this. And again, I get 0 VP for it because I don't have anyone in my housing complex thingy. But I do get a bonus, which is nice, I guess. And since I'm stuck planet side for another turn, I will remove this as a bonus. That's it. Got a truck ton of resources. It's nice, isn't it? Resources.
Okay, my turn? Yes. Or at the end of the round. So the shuttle moves one
closer. Yes.
You can fill this. And then, do I want to move? And the answer, I think... Oh, by the way, you took a scientist. Or somebody took it. Oh, I took the mission. Whew, that was a long time ago. So I'll choose one mission later.
1 second. Can I change my mind?
Yeah.
I just realized something. I
don't
have to go here. So we undid this. I just went to this one. Just went to this one and I used an additional crystal. So now I moved 1, 2, 3. Took this bonus and did the exact same thing without paying 2 people for it.
That's lovely.
Magic. Your turn. Ship moved. Do you wanna eject yourself into space? I do not want to eject myself into space. Your turn.
I want to upgrade another building. I do have the mine. I do need to place a meeple over here and a meeple over here. And the
building that you're upgrading is? Sorry.
The build. No, wait. No, I don't want to do that. Instead, I will perform an executive action.
Yes, honey. What executive action are you performing?
This one, I think.
Sure. So
Yeah.
you get to plop an advanced building for free crystals. That's good. Which building are you upgrading?
No, you know what? No, I am going to. Sorry. I am upgrading this. And then I will be using this mineral to upgrade, let's say, this building.
Yes.
And that is a energy one. So let's upgrade this.
Very good.
And as an executive action, I am going to perform this action, actually, this executive action, which for me says that I produce. Producing for me means I get 1 mineral and 1 energy. Okay?
Yes, so that was just one executive action and it was production.
Yeah. So,
okay. Very good. Now it's my turn. I don't think I have enough for an executive action, but I do have enough for a regular one. So I will build. And the thing I'm going to build is a mine. So I displace your rover and I place my person over here. And I get 2 minerals for it. Now, first of all, the rules say that at the end of your turn, you cannot have two wooden pieces in the same tile. The only exception is at the start when the rovers are all here. That's the only exception. That's why we said they're virtual rovers at the first. So the second I placed my person here, Idan has to move, and he has the option to move to any of the free available tiles around him. So just pick.
Here?
Sure. That gets you closer to the tech tiles, so that makes perfect sense. Okay, I don't have any executive actions, so I am done. And now the ship goes orbit side. You first. Do you want to join it? You have people, you have resources. Doesn't make much sense for you. I will join it. So first of all, I produce. So that's water, crystal, and mineral, which I don't have enough for the mineral. So I'm just going to take the crystal and the water. Still not bad. And then I get to pick up all my people from here and all my people from here. And what else do I do with my life? Yes, I have to place him somewhere and get a bonus accordingly. So I'm going to place him on the tech tiles, and I'm going to be taking it's the last relevant tech tile. So I take this one. This tech tile means that whenever I upgrade, I get to do an additional upgrade if I so see fit. And I get a bonus because I placed it over here. And because I took a tech tile, I also get a crystal. And that was before my turn even started. You're not moving planet side, no, so now it's my proper turn. Very good. I'm so confused by everything that just happened here. Okay, two of those as an executive action over here mean I get to build one of my hubs. So the hub goes here.
Shelter.
Shelter. Thank you, honey. I get free crystals for it, and I have to pay 1 oxygen, which I just did. And those crystals are here. They're not available yet. Okay. Very good. What do I want to do as an action? I have tech tiles, and I kind of have resources, but a lot of them require oxygen, which I do not have, but I do have crystals. I'll go over here, and for 2 people, I will take free resources, which is 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that was my turn. Wasn't it fabulous?
Very fabulous.
It's your turn now.
Okay, I would like... So building is really difficult right now because you're over there.
Oh. So when you were build blocking me for free turns, we were like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So what I'll do is instead, this is 2. I could take that and just upgrade things for free, which is nice. As an executive action.
Yes, honey. What are you executive actioning?
I think I will. Oh, okay. I cannot welcome another ship because we've already. Yeah. So I cannot do that. I could take a. You know what? Fine. Okay, I am going to come here.
And take another thingy.
I don't have the... I could just take this one.
You do have the 2 oxygen.
Yeah.
And you have minerals if you need to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, wait. This got reached to the check mark. That is, this mission is complete, so...
Oh.
Doom Cube goes 1 forward.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just move my rover again, I think.
Well, there are plenty of bonuses in the area.
Yeah. So I will move...
And your rover moves like 5.
Yeah. I'll just move 1, 2, I think, and take these 2 minerals.
And enjoy your minerals, honey.
And...
that was your main action?
Yeah, and I'm going to move my bot because I do need them to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
So this will be here and this will be here.
Very good. So that was your turn. No executives.
No executive.
Great. Ship goes 1, and now it's my turn. Okay. What did I want to do with my turn? First of all, as an executive action, I want to upgrade something.
I could do an executive action.
You have 2 crystals. So
yeah, I will do an executive action. So this is my executive action. I don't think the viewers can see. I will pay 2 crystals in order to build without actually using this space. So that's good. I'm going to build a mine. Mines require workers. So this here, and I can place it over here because that's 2 away from a mine, and it's still closer to one of my bots, which is great. So this will come here and with my dude on it, which means that I produce.
Oh, you can't place it though,
yeah. Okay.
but you still get it. Okay, very good. So for my magic, I will upgrade this mine. Now we said that once you upgrade a mine, the person that was on it goes up to your living space, not to your workspace.
Yeah.
We specifically read that in the rules. We didn't play that way the first time. Okay, so this means that as an executive action, I can now upgrade, but for cheaper, for 1 less. That's still nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm in the space side of things. I want to go back to the planet. Honey, I want to go back to the planet.
Back
to space?
To space, I think.
I'm gonna do the boring thing, and I'm just gonna use these 2 in this action to... I have a mean question for you, honey.
Go ahead.
Theoretically, I could take them all, but I don't have a place to house them.
So you couldn't. Oh, you're saying
that was the question. Could I be mean and take it? I'm not going to do that because that bonus is going to be relevant to be done next turn.
I think probably not.
Okay, sure. And I did executive, I did main, I has resources, I am done. What about you, honey? Are you done?
I really want to... Is it really my turn again?
Yeah. That was a quick one. Sometimes it's a quickie, it's okay.
Wait, so what happened? So it moved here, and then it was your turn again, and then it's my turn?
I should have placed this one over here. I expanded this mineral complex.
It's true. So that's another mineral 3, and this goes down to 3. But again, a question. You did your action, and then it's my action again?
Yes.
I chose not to move?
Yes, you did.
But okay.
You have a lot of people. You had a lot of people. It was a reasonable decision.
I think I used them.
Just check yourself into space if you don't want to be where you are.
I know. I'm asking, is it the end of the turn? Is it my turn again? Okay, let's say it is.
It is.
Okay.
I'm following.
All right. Then in that case, I will just... Okay. Then I'll take a scientist. Or, I'll take a scientist. So, right. So the scientist that I really want to take is, I think, you kind of like doing that. All right, I'll pick up the energy scientist. I need to pay 2 minerals for that. Yeah.
And you can later plop him onto my area.
So he comes to me, this comes to here, and I will just plop him over here at my building. And then I'll do it for free, which is production.
Yes, so production, you get a mineral, you get an energy, and another mineral. Very good, honey.
Okay. That was my turn.
Done?
Yeah.
Very goody good.
Thanks.
Ship goes planet side. I join it, obviously, because I have nothing to do here. I'm gonna take the 2 cards and I'm gonna place them 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's a bit risky. You might take it from me.
You can take the. You can take your workers back as well after you're done.
Soon.
Yeah.
I just want to decide whether it's integral to me to be before you. I'm not sure it is, but I'm gonna do it either way because I'm not a fan of the other bonuses. So these go back, these get up, and now it's my turn, right? Right.
I need to choose whether I want to go to space or not.
You probably don't. It's good. But you can.
I think I really have to start building buildings, and I think I really want to build, let's see, green. So I will go to space, which means I produce again.
No, you do that with your rocket ship.
Right, it goes bye-bye.
Yes, it has gone, and now he's in space.
Yep. So I produce, which means I get, if I remember correctly, two minerals and energy, but I only have space for the energy. It's fine. And then I take my workers back from space.
All of these go up.
Yeah, and then I will choose a bonus. I will choose to take another worker for the cost of one resource.
That's very good for you.
I think so. And then it is my turn, okay?
Yes, it is.
Great. For my turn, I will take a, I think just one. I'll take this one, please. And I will get the plenty plant back. And as an executive action, I could produce again, which there's no need. Do I want to do something else as an executive action? I wish I could, but I cannot.
That's so sad.
It is your turn.
Okay. I fulfilled this mission because it requires 7 people to be in your living space. I currently have 8. Probably fulfilled a lot of yours too.
No.
So what this means is that I get to choose one of these bonuses. Now, we have a lot of these missions, but you only get to fulfill one. However, I think that this is to my benefit to fulfill it now because it'll save me a lot of resources. I choose this bonus, which is to tech upgrades for free. This will be 1, 2, and this upgrade, this bonus, means that I get to build an upgrade. So I do this, and I upgrade this one. I don't get anything for it, no. We just unlock stuff, which is not bad, if we have to be honest. Okay, where was I? Yes, my turn has now started, officially. But I have more executive actions available, which is nice. Now, what do we need? We, first of all, need to upgrade the LSS. And since the construction area is finally free, and what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to build. And what I choose to build will be an air turbine. Is our air tech? Ooh, honey, our air tech is not sufficiently advanced. How do we compensate for that? Workers or crystals?
Let me check. I don't remember.
There is a way to compensate for insufficient tech.
Let's check. So basically, constructing a building, choose, place, progress, if you place the line, first in the game, place adjacent, creating complex, see page 14. Going to page 14. Using technology. If you construct a building, the level must be equal if connecting. That's it. No, you have to.
So I cannot build wind until you advance our stuff. That's legit. Okay.
No, but I do remember.
Wait. It's fine. First of all, you can go on obsessing about the rules, but it's fine. I'm gonna executive action this, which means I move 2, and then I'm over here. So instead of a wind building, which is what I was going to build, I will build a water building, which just requires 1 energy. Okay, so I'm going to place the water building over here. I get free water. I can only house 2 of them, so I will only take 2 of them. And I have magically advanced us in water. That means that for each available rocket, which is just 1, I get 2 points. And I get some sort of bonus. The bonus I'm going to choose is going to be to move my robot to... Not really what I want to do with my bonuses. Move robots. I think not. I think I'm gonna pick this one up. Since Idan isn't competing with me on this region, I might as well abuse that. That's it. I'm done. So spaceship goes over here. And your turn. Do you wanna travel? Probably not. Do I wanna travel? Definitely no. Your turn.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, where are you traveling to?
I will take another... building, and I will take the blue one.
This one?
Did I get? Yep.
Okay,
Oh, is there any...
There's advanced. There's like pretty much anything. Except for mines.
Yeah, take this one.
Okay, very good. You get a bonus, which you have to place at a distance of 3 from your rover. Very good, and you pick up all of your stuff. Yes! Yes, pick all of them up. All of them. You forgot one. Oh, yes, thank you.
Right, your go.
Thank you! Okay, what do I want to do with my life? I don't have any crystals, which is a bit annoying. I wanted crystals. Breathing. I had a movement bonus, right? What did I do with it? No, I chose to pick up a person. I can't change my mind. I have new information. I don't choose to move my robots. There's an action. I can't welcome any more ships, right? No, we're limited to welcoming 2 ships.
No.
I really want to build that air tech, but you're kind of blocking me. Upgrade your tech. Upgrade it.
I somehow remember. Maybe I'm wrong.
First of all, this is a hefty rule book with a lot of rules, so, you know, it's okay if you are. Secondly, I think I'm gonna just be boring and build, and what I will build is another one of those. It goes over here and it produces 4 crystals for me, which will only become available next turn. But hey, at least I put my people over there so I can kinda be in your way. Kinda-ish. I'm not happy with this. Your turn.
Okay.
Give me, I'll check.
I want to move my rover here to upgrade this tech twice. That's it. And I will move this thing over here, let's say. That's it.
Okay, so that was your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so this should have been refilled. Now ship goes Ship goes orbit side. I will join it, so I have to go through here, which means I produce. So that's another crystal for this. Another water, which I have room for it. I have room for the water. Wait, do I? Wait. 1, 2, 3 plus 1, max 4. Right? Right. So I do not have room for the water. Okay, wait, that was this. I get an energy and I get of this.
Oh, by the way, when I took that scientist, this should have moved and I should have gotten 2 crystals.
Okay.
Well, that was a long time ago.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It wasn't that long ago, but yes, you had like at least one turn to use it. Great, all of this side gets picked up, which is nothing. All of the workers here get picked up, which is nothing. And then I get to place myself over here. What do I want? Do I want the remaining tech? Fine, I'll take the remaining tech.
How did you move? Oh, because it was here?
Yep.
Okay.
I still haven't asked you because I get to decide that first. So that was an energy and a water used to get this tech, and I get a crystal. I only have room for 5, so at the start of my turn, one of them will die. That's perfectly fine.
Say this one moved when I moved this.
Sure. Okay, I did my pre-turn. Now, do you want to travel?
No.
You do not want to travel. Great. Okay, so my turn first. So I will do my free executive action to cannot welcome.
I'll do that on my turn.
Upgrade your win.
I did already.
You did? Very good. Wait, can I upgrade? Can I build buildings for free? I can use this executive action.
Yep.
To build one.
To build one shelter, yep.
Yep. So I'm building a shelter over here.
You have the required tech, yeah.
Yep, and
I
get
crystals.
all the crystals, which doesn't matter.
5.
Yeah. Well, I can't house them, so it doesn't matter. And I already used one executive action, so that's it.
Okay.
Great. So for my turn proper, I'm gonna do this to advance 1 tech, and I might boost the actions, so give me a second to think. So I should have gotten 5 crystals. Let's do that properly. Okay, great. So I get 2 tech movements, right? So that'll be 1. That's air and a crystal. Great. I get another move, so that'll be just this is air, and then I get a bonus. Very good. Now, when I do this, I only get an additional 1 person.
Yeah.
Right.
Additional 1 advancement per person, yeah.
Yes. So I'm gonna do this, and I use up this one as well. I'm trying to concentrate because there's a lot of stuff happening here. And I get to move my robot too, so that'll be 1, 2. I think that's where I want to go.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Anything else?
No. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, my turn. I will be building this oxygen thingy. One over here, because there was a person there. That cost me a
plant, which you have.
Great. So this one goes here, and it joins a cluster, a complex of 2. That's okay. I can do that.
A complex of 3.
It just joins a complex of 2. Yeah. So and it produces. So it's a yep. So that's just the 1.
Okay, we tried.
It's okay. And I cannot put a progress cube here because I've already done that. This moves up, which means that I get 2 points for every miner. So that's 1, 2, so it's 4 points. And I get to choose one of these
And I think I will choose a... Yeah. Do I want to move? I don't think so. I'll just take the crystal for now.
Very good.
And as an executive action, I would like to... Okay, fine. I won't do... Oh! Nope. I won't do anything. So it's the end of my turn. The LSS moves up.
Very good.
So,
Huzzah.
for first thing, it provides us with points.
I get 7.
Get 7 points, and I get 1.
So I'm at 17, and you're at 12.
The next thing that happens is that this progress cube, this missions cube moves 1 space. Just 1 more mission to complete, and that is it.
And the next time, the ship goes into 3 instead of 2.
And this gets refilled.
Yes, and something happens here as well. I have to discard all the lower level ones.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shift them up.
Shift what up?
Because usually it's these two.
Oh, that's fine.
But it's gonna be these two now, just because there's no room. Okay. The ship moves 1. I am staying where I am. You get to the side, and I will remove these. Now we're just with advanced cards. Ooh, that is a big deal. No, it's not a big deal. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay, do you want to open up the rest of the cards?
I'm on it. Don't rush me. You know what happens when you rush me? I start dropping the victory point tokens all over the place.
Okay.
See our Lisboa video.
Okay, so it's your turn.
It's my turn. Very good. I think I want to get tech tracks. First of all, I have like...
Too many of those.
Yes, so I will use 2. No, wait. Free action.
Yeah.
Free action, free country. Thank you, honey. I love you. But I am gonna welcome more people into our planet. So I get 4.
Count them. 4. Why 4, by the way? 1.
This card specifically says free.
Yeah, you're right.
So I get
didn't
4.
notice. Okay.
So this is a +1 for the colonists. So I could theoretically take free and a
bot.
Yes, because I'm like desperately in need of bots.
Okay, one of your empty shelters.
So that's an empty shelter. That was my executive action. As for my real action, I could either take cards, which I should. I definitely should. I'm just not sure if it's now. Okay, so 1 here, 1 here, and then I get to take 1 card. I'm gonna take this. This is conversion of resources 1 to 2. Okay, took 1 card. It just doesn't really matter. I'm not going to use their abilities. I have enough abilities. But I think I'll take this as well. This means taking one of those bonuses, right? It doesn't mean I drop them.
Yeah, I think you just take them. I can look.
Okay, took these 2.
Place one of the discovery tiles from the exploration space onto this card. Replace that tile with a new one. Then gain the benefit of that tile. For the rest of the game, the action of this card is to gain the benefit of that discovery tile.
Oh.
So that's more interesting.
Yes, actually it is. That's good. I added another person to my work area. So I can take the 2 cards.
Okay.
So in total I paid free. Did a main action, did an executive action. Your turn.
Okay. I would like to build a greenery. So I need to pay 2 meeples, place 1 over here, and then build a greenery which needs water, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So this one will go over here. It is adjacent to my bot, and it is
Expanding.
it is expanding, which is great. So first of all, I'm going to get my 3 planty plants.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 2, and 3.
That's very good, honey.
Yes. And then I will be able to take my progress cube, put it over here, which means that this moves down 1, which means that I get a crystal. Great. Now this one moves up, and I get 2 points for every bot, which is 4 points for me.
That's
So
very
I'm
good.
on 16, and I can take
A bonus.
a bonus. So I think the bonus will take another crystal, which is okay. That was my main action. My second action, my executive action, would be to upgrade a building using this executive action. So I'm going to use all of my 3 crystals to actually. I could have so done this on the opposite way. Oh, never mind. So I'm going to build this one over here. That'll cost me a mineral. And that's it. I'm actually going to build this one instead.
3. Good. You're done with your executive and your main action?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So ship goes over here. I decide to join it. So
Where's my whites? Oh, yeah.
I get to place 1, 2, 3, and then I get to lift him along with my entire working quarter. Okay, great. And then I place myself on one of these for a bonus. I'm gonna place myself here, so I get 2 movements. So that's gonna be 1, 2, and that is it. Do you want to travel? Probably not.
I do.
You do, but you don't have ships.
Oh, then no. Yeah, then I cannot.
Okay, so now it's my turn. Very good. First I'm gonna build, which means I have to pay 3 people. However, when you decide to build, it cheapens. We should talk about that. But when you want to refill the area when you want to add to an area that's filled, you see the color with all colors with a majority are removed, and only then do you calculate the costs.
Indeed.
So in this case, if he don't want to build, he'd have to remove his people first, and they go into the work area, and only then. What was I saying before I went into the spiel? Yes, I want to build an oxygen. Oxygen are at what? +3? So I can build this one. So that's a complex of +3. I paid the greenery, and I used your tech.
Thank you. I will use this. You use this tech?
Yeah, I don't think you can push it forward. It's only to adjacent, but you could take your resource.
No, I couldn't. It's okay.
I'm sorry, I tried. I advanced us in oxygen, so I get to put my last cube over here.
Amazing.
We're not done yet, though.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now I get to take 1, 2, 3, 4 because they produce. Okay, so that was 4. I think I'm done with my main action. No, I still need to get points for each active mine, right? That's what the top one says over oxygen.
Yep.
And I only have 1, if I'm not mistaken, which is this one. So that's just 2 points. Okay, auxiliary action. Where am I physically? I can't upgrade anything over there. Actually, I can. It's a cluster of 3. I can upgrade it. Okay, great. So I use 2 crystals over here. So I can upgrade. And what I'll choose to upgrade is this one. So it goes over here, which means he gets pushed out, right? I get to pick where?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I picked over here. And that's it. I paid the crystals. Okay.
Very good. My turn?
Yes.
Okay, I will choose to move my rover 1, 2, 3 to pick up all of these lovely, lovely crystals.
Very good.
Mainly 3. And then I will move my bot 1, 2.
Okay.
That's it.
Auxiliary action?
I could theoretically produce. Yeah, that'll give me the 1 mineral. It's not going to do
It'll
me
give you
much.
more than 1 mineral, no?
Oh,
It'll give you 1.
I could use the 2 crystals in order to take another resource, but it doesn't really matter. What? No, but I don't have space, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yep.
Right.
It's okay.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where were we? This is done.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to go? No, I like where I am. Do you want to go?
No, I
you
cannot.
Can't. No missiles. Very good. My turn. I want to get rid of this. Ooh, that means I have to move. So I'm going to use these 2 to move 1, 2. Okay, I use my crystals to, wait, isn't it better to, yes it is. Okay, took the crystals back. I'm doing this movement action, so I move my robot 2, and now I can move my rover. So I'm going to move my rover 1, 2, 3. That's an additional crystal. Very good. Ended my turn on this, so I take them. That's at the end of my turn or now?
Now.
No. Great. So I get to move advance 2 for free. So I'm just gonna do these 2. Doesn't really matter. It's just points. This point. I'm not gonna use the bonuses. And as an executive action, I use these 2 crystals to upgrade this, which means I upgrade this as part of a cluster of 3. I pay crystals and I put it over here. I think you're forced here.
Yeah.
Because there's nowhere else you can go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was my turn.
Okay, so I will, let's see. Okay, I will use up 4 of my cubes to upgrade for free. Or I could just move. I don't know. Okay, let's say I use this, and I will upgrade this one to here, let's say. And then I can upgrade a building. That building will be, let's say, this one. I need to pay a mine. And I can do that over here. So that's taken care of. And that's fine. And as my main action, I can still move. What else can I do? I can take a scientist and take that thing, which is 9 points. I can take that thing, which I currently hold, which is 9 points. Fine, I'll go here. Oh, this is really bad. Oops. I'll go here and take and pay the crystal in order to take that.
Completely forgot about those.
To take that contract, and it will pick up, let's say, whatever. Let's say this one. Don't think that'll get done anytime soon.
Oh no, it's geographically very difficult.
That is it.
Okay. Scientists wise, we need to take another. How many scientists did we take? Just 2. Very good. By the way, you remember that you have like another missile that you can unlock with an executive action.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, this one moves. Great. Do I want to go elsewhere? I do not. Do you want to go elsewhere? You cannot. Okay, my turn. I want to get the LSS up, which means I need to build a water building. Now, if I build there, I remove you, and then I only have to pay 2.
Yeah, so these go back
to your workstation.
To my working area, yeah.
Very good. I don't have that many places available to build on the one hand. On the other hand, I don't really care about clusters either. So what's going to happen is I will build a... I have no resources. Oh, I have energy. Okay, great. So I'm going to build a water station over here.
Wait, illegal.
Oh, you are 100%.
It was not adjacent or one away from a water building.
Put your people back, honey.
Okay.
Put your people back. If only I could rover.
Alas.
Yes. Okay, I'll get a scientist. Do we have a scientist that costs water? Yes, we do. Great. So I put myself over here and another one. You're right. Needs to be lying down. And then I pay the 2 water. Or do I want the other one? Oh, this is for upgraded. Have you upgraded any of your? No, you have not. I'll pay the 2 oxygen and I'll get our systems admin, systems engineer, sorry. So, that's another scientist that was bought. I get 2 crystals, which I can use for later. And as an executive action, I can place him here, but he's rather useless here. But I'm just gonna place him here because he looks pretty. That's it. I don't have any crystals for anything interesting. I'm done. Your turn.
Okay, so as an executive action, I will use the welcome a ship option to welcome another ship. That ship will be, let's see, I want to move my rover. I don't think so. I'll just use this ship, I think, and it will provide me with 2 people. Those people will be used to so theoretically, if I come over here, I'll take these back. I need to place one here and pay another, which I have, which is good. Oh, yeah, no. I use this one, right?
Yeah.
So I take another person.
It's your scientist, so it's for free.
Yeah, and I take another thing. That's what I was going for. Okay, then I'll build. I do want to build.
You used this one, so you welcome the ship, and you got 2 people, right?
3. Didn't you say 3?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, 3. So I do want to. I do want to build water. So I'm coming here. This is full, so I'm taking these back just because there are more of them. I need to place one here and pay another one. So this goes here. And then I will build a water thingy here, and that'll cost me obviously energy. And then I will place that water over here.
Very good. So you get.
Wait, I need to use your tech.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, just checking that it's allowed.
Yeah,
that's fine. So I'm getting 4 water.
Free because you're
3
capped.
water, yeah. And I place my cube over here.
Very good. You also enhance this. By the way.
Yeah, I know. This gives me 2 points. And I get another thing. I'll get a mineral.
Very good.
I think. And that's.
Did you get your crystal for this?
No, thank you. I'll take my crystal, and that is done. So we triggered the end of the game.
Yes. So if I recall correctly, now I get 1 turn. Idan gets 1 turn, and that is it. Set 2. Now we're only at 3 ships, so I can't welcome any more people. I can't use this. I do have a scientist, so I could. That requires getting cards. I'm not going to get cards. Let's see, if I move the rover, I can move him up to 5. Which is useless. Wonderful. Do I get anything for building an energy? No, I don't. What happens at the end of my turn? So there's very, very little I can actually do to generate points, even though I have the resources, right? Or am I mistaken with something? I can't take any more scientists or global plans, right? Because I'm placed there.
Correct.
As a wise man once said, dang. I'm gonna use this, but what will it get me? What do you get, honey? What do you get? Okay, sure, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my 2 crystals to do this, which means I get one of those bonuses, which will be this one, and it's here, and then I activate it, right?
Okay.
By the way, you used my water tech, so that should have been advanced by 1, right? No, doesn't matter, I'm not taking the bonus. Okay, so I get to build 1. The one I choose to build will be an energy. Energy requires... I don't have any. Okay. I'll do everything. I'm sorry. So this is a technology that I should have moved 1 forward, which would have given me an upgrade.
A blueprint, yeah. Sorry, an upgrade, sorry.
This would have given me a blueprint. I'm gonna take... I can't use it. And they all require...
Yeah, to upgrade a building, you need mines. Minerals.
So nope. Nope. I'm just gonna move around.
Sure.
No, I don't see anything that will give me even a single point at the condition I'm in. I don't have enough resources for that. This requires me to transfer them freely, but they don't go into the wild cards, so that's about it. Yeah, well, I moved around and did things. I took this, and then I moved here.
All right.
I don't have to use it,
No,
right?
probably not. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Took more resources.
Okay. So for my turn, I'm going to send my last worker to the upgrade building. Then I'm going to pay 1 mineral to upgrade a mine. I'm going to upgrade this. This goes back to my living quarters, not that it matters. And as an executive action, I'm going to produce. So I am going to place the resources that I'm producing, which is 1 energy, over on the, let's put it here, over on the contract. So that's 1 energy, 1, 2, yeah, 2 minerals. I have these 2 to finish that off, and that is it.
Very good. We
are done.
Kudos, honey.
Yes. All right.
So let's start with the VP tracker area thingy. And first of all...
Oh, I totally forgot about these. Okay, let's say that when I did this, oops.
Which you could have, moved to tick.
Yeah, so let's move this one over here.
Great for you.
And let's move this one over here. And I'm doing this, by the way. Let's say I can do this to upgrade this.
Fantastic.
All right, so that's that.
Great. No, that's good for you.
Yeah, it is.
That was a truck ton of points just now.
Yeah, great
Very
for me.
good. Good thing you found them. Okay, so first of all, we scored this, which means I get 11 points and Idan gets 4. So let's give you your 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can put me at 30.
30. Okay,
That's
great.
11 points.
Yeah.
Unless I'm miscounting somewhere. Okay, wonderful. Rockets, you get 3, I get 6.
Yeah, it's 3 points per ship that's here, so you get 3.
I get 6, you get 3.
6. Okay, I get 3. Next.
Next one is for workers. Now, explain to me how it goes. We remove from one side of the board, right?
So we remove all workers that are on our side, and we also return all workers from their working area.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get points according to the highest shelter that they occupy.
So in my case, it's 15, and in your case,
it's 6.
Okay,
so
great.
15 points for you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 10.
Yes.
And I get 6 points.
Very good.
So that's 31.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, great. So tactiles. So in your case, you get 9 plus 5, that's 14. Plus 6, that's 20.
20 points.
Yes.
So that's 51.
14, 18, 20, 22.
22. So that's 73. Where is it? Oh,
over
you
here.
have to move your cards now.
In a second. So now, buildings. Now, let's explain that again. Buildings have a plus minus. So if they were, if
upgraded,
you took the card,
blueprint.
If you took the blueprint but did not upgrade it, then you lose points. But if you did upgrade it, you gain points. And I think we all upgraded all of ours.
Yeah.
Okay, we can take the scientists back and just move them and count them.
Yeah.
So in my case, that's 9, 12, 12 plus 10, 22.
I get 17.
That's 1, 2, and then
So that's
20, so that's 95.
Oh, what's this? Oh, I should have taken this as well. Wait, so that's 15, 20 points. Okay, great.
Very good.
So 71.
Very good. Okay, 71. The next one is scientists. I have 1 and you have 1 or 2? I think you have 2.
So I have 2. Let's look at them. The scientists score for 3 points. 3 points per upgraded building of a specific type owned by everyone. So I need upgraded water buildings.
So this is 6 for you.
Okay. And this is greeneries.
So, wow, this is nice. This is 9 for you.
Yay.
So that's 86. Okay, I only get upgraded mines, which I think we have...
A lot.
Oh, we have
3.
Wow, my bad. Okay, so that's 9.
Very good.
I missed that card.
And lastly, Earth contracts, which I have 1.
I have nothing. Oh, that's also an Earth contract.
Oh, yeah.
So you have 2.
I have 2. I fulfilled both of them.
That's great. So that the first one is 12 points.
Yeah, this little cluster of greeneries.
Honey.
Yeah, I won. And this is another contract for 9 points. I shouldn't have won. I played so poorly.
You played fantastically. That last turn, I just found a card in my hand, saved you.
Yeah.
But that was very good, honey. Very good. Are you having fun?
Okay.
Are you happy with yourself right now? You should be. You won.
All right.
Congrats. Breathe.
Thoughts.
First of all,
let's take it part by part because I think we have a lot to say. Let's talk about art and components and
I think
theme.
I have a lot to say. I think I said it in the beginning and through the game. Yay! It's a nice one. So let's start with art components, and now we're adding theme.
Yeah.
So the art is, in my opinion, fantastic. I
love
the Ional Tool's use of color. I just really do. It kind of pops and it gets you asking questions like, why is this red and why is this blue? Why is this like that? And it helps you learn the game with by just looking around at it. Like, this is, in my opinion, one of the cuter touches. Like, each quadrant is a different color,
and it's on
and
the...
if you look at those or on your player boards, then those quadrants are the color of the elements. So when you look at that, you remember, oh, it's a wild card for all the other resources. That's adorable. It's not perfect. We did find several places where stuff should have been written, but they weren't. Like, this is pick up one, whereas this is exact same icon and it's pick up all. But because these are set actions and not stuff that you can miss out on, then I'm okay with it. There were also a few other oddities that we found while playing that we just didn't notice them on the board, and I'd personally be happy if everything was on the board, but that's just me. Either way, fantastic. You said that this isn't the ultra deluxeified edition.
No, this is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I don't... So the deluxe version comes with this board in terms of deluxeified components, and it comes with 2 mini expansions, which we'll cover later.
Yeah, I think we played with one of them.
Yeah, we played with both.
Okay, components are really fun to play with.
Yeah, I like the fact that they have another touch to them. It's just not just the color, it's a little description of it with the white color on top.
Yeah,
so
they didn't need to do that, but they did, and it's adorable. I also like how some of them are different.
Yeah, the buildings are different per color.
Yeah, which is also cute. And that's it. I mean, they're all really good. The big glaring red buttons are kind of cute because you think, hell does this have to do with the rest of the game? And then you remember that it's to draw your attention to the fact that you'll probably forget those. So that's a cute touch, in my opinion. So yeah.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that the boards are notched.
Oh, yeah, you always like that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and the insert is good, and the card components is excellent. I mean, it's an Eagle-Gryphon game with Ian O'Toole and Vidal Lacerda, so it's on par, which I think is the best quality in the industry right now. So that's it.
So that was arts and components.
And the theme, I think, is also pretty great. I mean, the fact that Lacerda moves into science fiction or near future is also kind of great.
That was a C2O, wasn't it? Where you lose and die if you don't fix the the climate.
Right. So that's another game of his. But yeah, this is the first take on the future, right? So that's also excellent. There's a lot of passages actually in the rulebook that speaks about why he chose minerals and why he chose different elements in the game that all, like the LSS and the different needs and the life cycle. So everything we haven't touched on mechanics yet, but the mechanics really tie back to the theme. The fact that we're cooperating in some sense.
Yeah.
The fact that I can build something, but then it doesn't belong to me. You can upgrade it if you want.
Engineers cooperate. Like, the engineers is a cool way of cooperation.
The scientists, you mean?
Scientists.
Yeah, the scientists are also kind of great.
And I liked the LSS, the life support system, as a cap for things because it makes sense. Like, how am I gonna bring more? How am I gonna welcome ships if there's no oxygen for them?
Exactly.
So it's cute and it helps you remember things.
Yeah. Mechanisms and gameplay.
So let's start with the things that I really like. I like the communal board. I like the fact that you don't get bonuses from it every time, and the bonuses are not necessarily what you wanted. That makes it very opportunistic, but not that big of a deal. Like, I think you once got a truck ton of points from it, and that's about it.
You do have to plan for it.
Yeah, but you can't really plan a lot because only one person can take the bonus. I like the fact that you're rewarded for contributing in different ways, very different ways. That is, here you'll get VP and bonuses, whereas upgrading a building doesn't necessarily help you immediately. And even throughout this playthrough, I was like, okay, so what do I get for upgrading it?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you do. Sometimes
it's basically 6 points, right? because you're going from minus to +3.
Yeah, but some of them will be amazing. This one, which both me and Idan used to get more ships in, was amazing, whereas the others were just kind of like lying there and waiting. So I like the fact that cards have multiple aspects to them, and you get different bonuses from them in different stages. Sometimes you'll get an executive ability that you want for a building that you don't necessarily want, but you'll put up with because you want the executive. Sometimes it's the other way around. And they do generate for you resources as you go back and forth, which is also very nice because that means you want to build them early, but you can't necessarily build them early because they take up the best resource since that's a wild card. So that's like, this I like, these I like. The tech is nice, the fact that you share it and you don't lose anything, that is the other player gains something, but you don't lose anything is really nice. It makes it feel more cooperative, which is always a plus. So those I like. I really like the worker placement, the way it's done, because you get a lot of workers and you can get them quickly, but they're stuck. So you have to kind of plan according to what you get from staying as opposed to what you get from leaving. And that means that follow-up actions are actually a lot more powerful because they get back on your board more quickly.
Follow-up?
Boosting. Using the booster is much more efficient as opposed to having several actions, even though several actions could be more staying on the same side for several turns and just getting the maximum points before leaving is sometimes good, but traveling back and forth means that all of the workers that are in your workstation go back and are usable, so that's also great. So it's an interesting dynamic. I also like the bonuses, and I like the fact that in cases of emergency, you have the option. I mean, the missiles, the spaceships, you always have them, but they cost you VP at the end of when all's said and done. And you have emergencies, lots of options, really fun, a bit difficult to explain because it takes a while to cover up all the options.
Because there are a lot of
nuances.
interconnected mechanisms.
Yeah, but just the options themselves. The actions themselves are still difficult to explain.
Yeah.
So, yeah, love those. What I less like is, first of all, the game feels very, very restrictive at first. It has a lot of mechanisms that it shares with Lisboa, where it comes to capping the number of resources you can have and capping the number of actions that you can do of a type. But it feels a lot more restrictive. I mean, in Lisboa, the worst thing that can happen is that, you have to discard a card when you put a new one in your portfolio. But here it's like, LSS not high enough? Nope, no new people for you. You didn't build enough shelters like you had, you're stuck. You're stuck with capped resources. So you kind of have to rush towards a lot of things. You want to get the LSS, you want to get the shelters, you want to get a lot of things, and it feels a bit on the restrictive side. It's not a big deal, but the first few times you'll be playing it, you'll be like, okay, why can't I do anything? You just need to plan more as opposed to later in the game where you have a lot less trips, so you'll be clogged for workers, but you'll have a lot more options. So yeah, that's something that is good and bad. And the movement, not a fan. It's not a deal breaker, it's not horrible. Like, the bots are something that we've seen in a million different games, especially Glenmore. And that's fine. It works really nicely because you balance out taking them, which is a worker that you won't have, but you will have more build construction options. The rovers, on the other hand, meh. Very, very meh. Either you get this tech, which lets you travel all around the globe and do whatever you want, or you're stuck. And that just feels weird. Not a fan of it.
You could use mine tech, but yeah.
How?
You can just use it.
All of them?
Yeah.
So I have to tell you that I'm using your tech, I get the extra movement. I was sure it's just for construction purposes.
Sorry. Yeah.
Which is why I've never done it.
Yeah, okay.
But again, fine. That would have helped. That would have.
I could have used that, by the way. I could have used this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Actually, this is something that I'm gonna add to the negative. If you can use all text and not just construction, that's weird. Now I have to look at other players' boards constantly to see which text they have.
Okay.
Not a fan of that. It doesn't matter. Anywho, movement is not where the game shines, but it's not a big enough deal to ruin your fun. Where the game shines, in my opinion, is the co-op elements and the planning of the workforce that goes up and down according to where you go. It gives it a rhythm, which is really fun once you get into it. You're like playing, and then you move, and then you take them up, and then you do the other side of the action, and then you move again, and then you lift those. It's nice. It's like a metronome. It's cute. I really like that. Movement, less so. Your turn.
Okay. So I think bottom line, this is, I think, top 10 game for me. It's that good. I think this is the pinnacle of what I want currently from my Sutter games. I mean, it has a lot of things that I like. It has the tactiles, which feels unique to me. It has the set of executive actions, which I'm choosing to be my own, which means that I have my own special abilities, which I also like. I like the rhythm of the game where you start with an empty map and then stuff are being sent from the station over to Mars, and then you pick them up little by little, and you find crystals, and you find some research, whatever materials that you're using for research, and then you're upgrading your tech. So the map feels alive. It really feels like a planet that things are happening on it, thanks to the research and the discovery tiles and the sort of, random crystals that are popping up. I do agree that the rover feels not very impressive, but it sort of ties to the fact that, things are changing and you can pick them up, you can benefit from them. And I do like the map that grows. And I'm okay with the bots and the fact that you need to think of them. I mean, it's really Glenmore-ish.
Which is okay for me.
Which is okay,
I love Glenmore.
Yeah. And so this I really like as well, because this reminds us of Gallerist and the artist reputation. It reminds us of Lisboa and
the church?
The actual rows and columns, right? Because
it's not as big of a deal as it is in Lisboa. In Lisboa, it is the main segment of the game, whereas here it's influenced by it, but it's more of a restriction.
Yeah. So I really like this, and I really like the innovative half board that you need to choose and the use of workers. And again, the specific executive actions that you're using, that you're opening up for yourself. Everything feels like the game is telling you, look, there's a bunch of things that you can do. Go and, on the one hand, think strategically, and maybe the only thing that really helps you think strategic. I mean, let's talk about variability or repeatability, right? What changes between one game and another, right?
A lot.
So I think the missions, not necessarily because there are different timers to the game. I think we'll do everything, but because they're an excellent way of generating crystals. And the crystals are really important because they allow you to do the executive actions that you want to, as opposed to executive actions that you can otherwise. So that changes a lot. And another thing that I sort of was afraid at the beginning, but I sort of not really now, is the fact that when you add a contract, you get to choose. And that is really, on the one hand, the downside is that it slows the game down. Somebody needs to look at them.
If you care. And
if you care.
The two times we played, we were just like, meh, just put something there.
Yeah. No. We chose, but when another player played, so as to not pause the game. But I think the fact that
means we didn't take the mechanism as seriously. You didn't look at them and look at the number of people I had on the board and how quickly I can get it and achieve.
I chose this for a particular reason, and I chose this because I knew I wanted it. And I chose this because I knew I wanted it because I took the scientist.
You took very early in the game.
Right. No, I took the scientist. This one, and I knew I wanted to upgrade plant buildings, and so I took this one because it comboed really well together, right?
I'm saying two things. First of all, with AP prone players, this can take a while and this can be unfun. So see who you're playing with, see how they react to it, and maybe decide to just whip the first one. And that's one thing. Second of all, they do feel a bit random to me. I know they're not random because you pick them, but they do feel a bit random to me. I tried to avoid this mechanism because it's very restrictive. Once you put a person there, you're stuck. You have to make a lot of trips, and you get very very little benefit from it throughout the game. So I just kind of like, whatever. Not necessarily my best decision. That's just how I played.
So So let's talk about the mini expansion. So the base game comes with only 2 types of cards. These cards, which talk about specific resources.
Yes.
The other card says that you have to be at a cluster of 4.
And have one upgraded building there.
Right. So this is the other type, where it says you need to have a cluster of 3 and 2 buildings on it, and then there's 1 card per building type. And there's another one, which I forget what it does, but then the game says just pick 2 of the 4 types. Again, if you have the deluxe version, and then play with all of those cards from those 2 types.
Yes.
And that also kind of changes the game. Do I want to go for resources? The nice thing about them is that I don't have to have capacity for them. When I generate the resource, I can just put it on the card, and that's kind of cute. This one says build more buildings with smaller clusters or smaller complexes. The other one says build larger. Sorry, the other one says build larger complex. Where is it? Never mind. Build larger complex.
Yes.
So it changes the game up a little, which is nice. And I think also the order of the blueprints also kind of changed the game up.
Yeah. No, those definitely matter. And when you're in a higher player count, then the techs also matter.
Right. And I do think that these we haven't figured out yet. I think that we can...
we can definitely optimize them better, but they're random, so it's a bit more difficult to figure out.
No, they're random at the start of the game, right? So I think that we're not really optimizing for this, and I think this is also a big variability factor.
Yeah, it's very Terra Gaia project.
Yes.
Very Gaia project.
Okay, so bottom line for me is this is extremely heavy. Extremely heavy.
Yeah, it's definitely got a little Gallerist Lisboa levels of heavy, which is fine. We like that.
To me, it's Lisboa less Gallerist, right? Gallerist is easier than Lisboa in this one.
Gallerist is much tighter than both. Gallerist has a fraction of the randomization that these two have.
Yeah, it's true.
So I don't know if it's heavier or not as heavy. It's different, but it's in the same region. If you like those, you will love this.
Yeah. But so for me at least, I think I like this one better than Lisboa. I really like Lisboa, but I think this one I kind of like less because it feels more Euro-y in the sense that you have resources and you have the tech tracks and you have this track. So it feels a little bit like, it feels more classical. Lisboa feels more unique, I think. It's a more kind of, it's its own thing, whereas this feels a little bit more like a classical Euro.
Well, I fully understand what you're saying with the chaining of the buildings.
Right.
Neither of them feels like anything else.
No, for sure.
I think that the movements between the regions is what makes this game special, not the center of the map.
I agree.
The center of the map, while enjoyable, is not that unique. Maybe that's what you're talking about when you says it's more Euro-y. Like, you can close your eyes and imagine it's something like, I don't know, what was the version of Glenmore that was with hexagons?
Lunarchitects.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So again, very complex, very deep, very good. Very good, very... I mean, you do start with a strategy and then you have to adapt to what's happening on the board because the layout of the land is really critical because you cannot just build wherever you want. You have to follow very strict rules, which is excellent.
And movement is very restrictive.
And movement is very restrictive, and this changes a lot. So really, it really changes the game up, and you can always try to change, which is something that I like. You can always change your strategy. Like once I saw that I just cannot beat you here, I just went to other stuff, other avenues like the contracts. So that was
which worked.
Yeah, which worked. So yeah, excellent game. Way to go, Lacerda. I hope that your next one will be even better, but good luck to you.
Yeah, it's very good. Just keep in mind that it's a bit heavy. It's a bit AP
It's not
prone.
a bit heavy. It's very heavy.
We're talking Lacerda crowd
Right.
here, okay?
Right.
People who want to play Azul are not watching this video.
Right.
If you're looking for Azul, there's an Azul video. This is a very heavy game. In terms of Lacerda, it's heavy and it's more AP prone and more difficult to explain and to get people into than other things like Gallerist. I don't know. I don't know if it's more AP prone than Lisboa, but it's definitely more AP prone than Gallerist. So keep that in mind and come with a lot of patience if you're trying to teach people how to play this, because it'll take some time.
Okay, anything else?
Yes, make sure to comment on every single mistake we make. We thumbs up those, and if there's something critical, then we might like edit it out, or put like, oh, that's your face when you realize you have to edit things.
Okay. So we hope you enjoyed this video and review, and we'll definitely see you next time
On the next Lacerda.
Bye.